and I'm going to start recording. So, yeah, here we go. We're going to play our first few games. Now, I'm going to check the time. Uploading videos that are more than 2 hours long to YouTube is a huge hassle. So, we're going to try and keep this one under an hour. I'll play through the entire thing, but I won't keep up too much time. You know, at 45 minutes, no matter how many games that is, I'll just stop. So, let's see what we're looking like. Lots of lands, but lots of cards to play. I'm afraid of tossing all of our creatures into the graveyard, which thing in their Aegisr. But we only have 12 more lands in the deck, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. Especially if we hit a couple of Untutored Diners with our Schlingendir Aegisr, that could be good. I definitely should have picked up a... Oh, actually, this is nice. If he doesn't play a creature to defend himself, we get some life. That means our Vital Angel can be pretty good too. Ooh, 0-3. Alright, this is pretty excellent. The Dracer Deeb will really show people how good he is here. You might think, Connor, why did you bother attacking? Because I got 2 life. Alright, so even if he plays a terrifyingly chunky 3-drop, the thing we're really afraid of here, of course, is the Risen Reef. That really makes us the Frost Lich. Frost Lynx, rather. That sucks. I didn't want that to happen. Alright. So we're going to play this guy and hope we don't lose too many good cards. Oh! Oh my god! Oh, we put 2 Untutored Diners in there. The first Untutored Diner we play is going to be a 3-mana 3-2, a 4-mana 3-2 with 2 2/2s. That's going to be pretty good. Alright, I'm just going to attack with this. He can block if he likes. I don't care. Yep, that's a nice life. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to play one of the other 5 Undead Servants we have. Maybe that was incredibly fortunate, but what a great beginning to this nonsense that we're playing. Okay, He'll probably just trade the Deeb into the 2-2. Oh, fuck. We could do a very bizarre thing here. It's kind of a waste. It's a huge waste, actually. But if we pacifism the 2-2, so he cannot block with our Dreepster Deeb, then he can't kill the Dreepster Deeb unless he spends another card. So we'd get to further card advantage. So this probably feels very bizarre, but that's what we're doing. We're attacking with everything. So we lose our life. We draw a card. We just drew the pacifism, so that worked out exceptionally well. I don't know if this deck is secretly phenomenal or... And actually, I'm not going to... 2-1-1s isn't super necessary. I'm going to make sure he can't get this good block in the future. Oh, there's our Untutored Diner. Is anyone as excited for him as I am? Probably not. I'm very excited for him. We'll play our land. So now this means even if he plays the most terrifying 5-drop in the game, we'll just pacifism it and get more card advantage. He has to play multiple small things. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that we have a pacifism for this. We'll just attack now. He can't kill any of these things. Oh, we're in a good spot. This is what good spots look like. Untutored Diner. Oh, yes. This is crazy. This is what... Yeah. Oh, come on. Man, if this had protection from black, that'd be bad for us. It doesn't, though. We're just going to attack with everything. He has no favorable blocks. Yep, that's fine. Trade both of those away. I don't understand why you do that. And we'll play this guy out. There's no reason to play this land, so we won't. We'll just keep the Alarmschlägen. We can cast it instant speed. Ooh, he's going to get another Frost Lynx or another Air Elemental. That's what Patent Master Mooster Susur does. Huh. Oh, but yeah. He doesn't have any more of those things. He recognizes now that our deck completely steamrolled him. I hope that that's like an indication that this is perhaps the world's greatest deck. Crikey. Okay. That was like a not particularly long time at all. Actually, the Total Diener was actually not the important part of that at all, was it? It was the of course the drawing the two pacifisms that we can continue to draw cards with our the Dreepster Deeb. Is that what his name is? That was just pretty crazy. The Deeb is some good stuff. Oh no, we can't keep this. It's got lots of black cards, including murder, but we don't have any black mana. That sucks. We have a thing we can play on turn 2, but we only have 10 sources of black so we'd have 33 cards left. We'd have less than and our opponent's going first. So we have 3 opportunities to draw a black source. And if we get a single black source on turn 3, we have the Deeb, who will then draw us. We have 2 more chances then to get another mana for Untold Theater. Yeah, actually we're keeping this. This is risky-ish, but we'd have to get quite unlucky. It's 2/3 to the power of... Okay, yeah, never mind. I don't even have to calculate this because it just didn't happen to us. How wonderful. We would have to have missed something twice. Just seems a little unlikely. 3 times, in fact. It was only a 1 in 3 chance to draw the swamp each time, but we had 3 different chances. So it's a 2/3 to the power of 3. So that's, maths is fun, isn't it? 8/27. Yeah, we were pretty lucky to get it. He's also running Black White. I wonder why. Almost certainly because he has some murders. We can really expect some murders, but unfortunately for him, this guy cannot be murdered. He's immune to murder. We should be drawing some more lands, please. He's probably going to murder that. He does not want to let us draw a card off it. Oh, I guess he doesn't have murder. Why would you be running Black White without murder? We have 2, guy. Okay, I see that. I see. Oh, that was a little strange. I guess he's really trying to murder us. Okay, this is really unfortunate. We desperately, and I do mean desperately, have to draw a card with our Trickster Deeb, a land. Oh, that's grim. We are taking lots of damage. This is unfortunate. We can play this card. We have nothing to recur. Damn. Okay, we'll be blocking the 2/4 now with this 2/1. Really hoping for, once we get even a single other mana, we're looking to be in a great position to play just Untold Diener after Untold Diener and eventually overwhelm him. But we fumbled on the land drop. I guess I picked a risky hand. I didn't expect to miss so much. Alright, we're just going to throw away the Untold Diener here. Sorry, the Dreepster Deeb. And okay, it was worth it. We drew our land. Yep, that just happens. Okay. So I actually we're going to play the Untold Diener. We have no Untold Dieners in our graveyard, but they'll get there. Don't worry about it. We actually could. All right, we're just really trying to figure out what the best way to survive is. That's the real goal. So we want to minimize his board presence as much as humanly possible. Okay, we're going to take this block here. We're going to go to 7, but the next Untold Diener now will summon a 2/2 to help us survive as well. Okay, that might just be death by itself. We need to consider our options a bit more carefully here. So if we summon a 3/2 and a 2/2, we can block this 4 damage, we can block that 4 damage, and we take 2 damage. So that just seems fine. We're going to wait until we draw another land before we murder and pacifism all at the same turn. It's getting spooky. We could have had this. It would have been pretty good. Okay, I think we actually lose the game now because we take. Oh no, we just take 6. That's so much better. We get a 1. I think we're guaranteed dead now. I guess we could draw the Morning Dawn Angel and also somehow simultaneously a land. That's not happening. Um, yeah, I think this is us. We just faltered really heavily. We missed too much on. We didn't get our 4th land fast enough. Um, we now have no way to avoid death. Yeah, because even if we manage to deal with these 2 guys. Wait a second. No, there's 2 Untutored Diners in the graveyard. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just forgot this card. And how effective it is at in this exact situation. Alright. So we lose to anything that does any damage to us at all. Like if he buffs any of his creatures, if he deals with any of our boys, we just straight up cannot handle that. Like if he has a moment of heroism, we're just done. What's he got for us? That has flying. We can't really handle that, can we? No. All right. No, that's us dead just because this is flying. It can fly over our defenses. That wouldn't necessarily be the case if this had lifelink on defense, actually. But alas, it does not. Our Untutored Diener summons plenty of tokens, but not in the air. And we can't, even if we had the mana to murder and pacifism, it wouldn't be enough. We'd pacifism this guy, murder that guy, we'd still take a damage. So we're just done. We'll show him that we have another Untutored Diener, and maybe he'll appreciate that. Untutored Diener actually was almost enough. We would have been in a pretty excellent situation there, actually, eventually. It's just the flying exists tragically. Alright, so those are kind of the opposite games. We had a game where we went off in the maximal way, and a game where our lands didn't really go with us. Perhaps I shouldn't have kept that. I thought that once, if I got to the 3rd Diener, if I got to Droopster Deeb, then I'd be able to draw enough cards to guarantee the lands for the Undead Servants. But that didn't quite materialize the way I wanted it to. I don't know if I got the odds wrong or if I was unlucky there. Oh, I might have got... Yeah, it definitely... I'd have to do calcs to see if I was right. And if you have to do calcs to see if you're right, there's a good chance you're wrong. You weren't doing it. You weren't. If there's any confusion, you weren't really rigorous enough, were you? This is hard keepable. What are the odds? What are the odds we don't get the 4th mana to make our Untutored Dieners work out? And we have a great 2-drop. Maybe he's running mono black. If he's running mono black, we win the game immediately. Play a black. Play a fucking swamp. Do it. I dare. Ah, that's not a swamp. That's not a swamp at all. I'm disappointed in him. We have 2 more opportunities to draw 1 more land, and otherwise we're in a... Oh, okay, he played a swamp. That's good. No, I don't like that. I play against that card so much. Aha! There we go. Look, we gained some life and all. Alright, we have the Untutored Diener train is rolling. So, ooh, that's a good boy. To be honest, I consider murdering that. Okay, we'll get another swamp out here. We'll get out our Diener. First Diener is pretty sad. Like, this is kind of a sad trade for us, but it does kill the boys. Puts another Untutored Diener in our graveyard. Oof, that's miserable. So he spends 2 cards on our 2 cards, but he still kind of has his 2 cards left. That would ordinarily be pretty grim. We actually have such a plethora of ways to deal with this that I'm not even slightly upset. I'm just gonna play the Diener. I wonder how many more of those he thinks I have. Because in reality, it's 5. He probably isn't expecting 5 more. Yeah, we'll take 5 damage. We have a lot of lifelink. A lot of ways to gain life back. Ooh, get more Dinas in our graveyard, gain a little bit more life. However, it doesn't really. So what we're going to do now instead is clear a path. We're going to murder that. Ooh, actually, no. That was, when I think about it, strictly incorrect. I think I had the right idea in my mind and then just didn't do it. Because even if we tap this, even if we pacifism this guy, he can still use his ability every turn. However, he can't attack or block, so we get some. We're still doing it. It would have been better to have murdered this one and then to have pacifismed the dinosaur, because even if the dinosaur uses its I can sack myself time, then he still has. Ooh, I see why he thought that that was a mistake. That's a very large and scary creature. However, how is he to know that we can just pacify it again? We are out of pacifisms now, which is a bit spooky. Yeah, he gets to do that to us too. But there's no way to avoid that. Maybe, okay, putting some more Diners in the graveyard here would be pretty sweet. Oh my god, what? 2 more? I didn't expect. How many do we have in our graveyard now? Is it 4? It's 4. This guy, oh my god. Well, that's unfortunate. We have, yeah, no, that Mammoth Spider is a pretty great blocker, to be told. We're going to play this, though, and just sort of laugh at the hilarity of all of it. Yeah, I think the attack here is actually pretty sensible. We get 2 damage in, and we get a better target to get back with the Silver Vertung. So we now have 4 Undead Servants in our graveyard. No, this is actually lethal, isn't it? 10, 13. Yeah, he has to play more creatures, or he just loses, even though he has good blockers. Okay, that's pretty fine. It is just a good defense. If you're not sure what's happened there, so I never really went over this guy, the king of the Hydras. Whenever you cast a spell that targets whenever anyone casts a spell that targets one of his creatures, this Hydra attacks. Again, not the best guy perhaps to have. Ooh, I see. We're just going to attack with 5 of these. We'll do some damage to him. And also we get to Klegenbrand, the Mammoth Spine. So we start to be Mammoth Spinnet, rather. So we start to be in a pretty good spot after that. We won't Klegenbrand the Spinnet, obviously, that would be stupid. We're going to Klegenbrand our own creature that is dealing with the Spinnet. It gets Todesblurhulrung. There's very few things to save him here. Oh shit, that's one of them. So he's gonna protect his own spider. Damn, yeah, that was clever. And his wolf stays alive. Nasty. Alright, no, we're not in the best position anymore. We'll take back... Okay, So we're definitely taking back 1 Diener. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 other Dieners in the graveyard, so he'll summon a 3/2 and a bunch of other 2/2s. We can bring back 2 creatures though, and I'm not sure what the second one should be. If we bring back another Diener, we get a bunch more 2/2s eventually, but fewer in the immediate term. The flying guy isn't any better because he's got a guy with Reach. This 2/2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're just gonna pick 2 into other Dieners. We'll play the long game. He gets to attack us for 7 rather, minimum. But we can kind of survive that. And if he does attack us for that 7, then we just murder him, unless he has lots of creatures. Murder him with our zombies, not with the card murder. Oh, that would also be nice. Although, it wouldn't actually be that great, because we murder something, but then this gets to still attack. Pacifism was not an effective route against these creatures, I gotta say. I've never seen this before. Search your library for up to 2 creatures with different names. Oh yes, shared summons, I see. He gets to put 2 creature cards in his library. He put the shaman in, And that was it. Oh, I see. He's gonna bounce. That's kind of like an infinite combo, except it's terrible, obviously. um, Not sure what the plan is there, my dude. Oh, he actually gets to shuffle things back into my. Does he? I guess not. He definitely would have done it. All right. Anyway, here we have with our too many tutus. That's what it's called. And we're going to attack with 3 of them because attacking with 3 of them clears a path. Like 2 of them. He has to block with all of them. Well, he doesn't actually have to. He could take one. But he wants to block with all of them because he's afraid of combat tricks. Which is fair. A moment of heroism would kill him. And yeah, we clear the board down. Right now he only has 1 blocker. And we only need to attack again with 2 creatures. So he has to play 2 more blockers now to not die. Or, he has to deal with 2 more threats. Ooh. That's one of them. But he is still dead unless that card in his hand is a creature or a spell that targets a creature. It was a spell that targeted a creature. Who could have guessed? Oh, clever. He's I see. Pretty sensible. We're still attacking because we still get 2 damage through. And he has to block the Untutored Deaner, which puts him in the graveyard anyway. Oh, shit. We actually get 0 damage through now. However, we are playing an Untutored Deaner. Do we have all 6 in our graveyard now? All 6 other ones? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we don't. Okay, that's looking a little grim. Here come our undead servants to make us feel better. With a bunch of tutus. 4 of them. So. Oh, yes. I don't know what the Loaming Shaman actually does when it's in German. Okay, so let's have a look at this. He has 1 creature he can block with, 2 creatures he can block with, 3 creatures we can block with, and we have 5 mana's worth of nonsense. I'm going to attack with all these boys. When I said 5 mana's worth of nonsense, is we have the damage in creatures. He has to have another spell that targets himself. A creature that he controls, so he can do more Hydra things. That Hydra has really worked out for him. Unfortunately, he doesn't quite have. Wow, yeah, crikey, mate. That's again, it just works out for him. And everything else we have dies, so this is starting to look a little bit grim for us. We get 2 damage through. That is the case. All right. So, we desperately need to happen now. We're going to play this. We're going to play this. If we draw another land next turn, we win, because we're able to tap down our sorcerer, and he gets to do 2 damage. We need 6 mana for that. So, he also can't kill us. He can't have any spell that targets his own things, or the Hexer gets obliterated. This deck, can we say, pretty fucking excellent. He got 3 green rares. Got 3 excellent rares in the color he was in. This is pretty spooky. That's one of the best cards you can get, and the shared summons is fine too. That's not as crazy. I can't believe our Untutored Deaners were not enough to deal with this nonsense. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we have 2 Untutored Deaners in here, and 11 lands. We have 11 lands, which doesn't bode well for us, I don't think. We're just going to let the 6 damage through, somewhat obviously. We have no reason to not. And we want to draw one of those 11 lands. We desperately want to draw one of those 11 lands. That just means we win the game. That's not what we need. That's not what we need. Okay. I guess it was only, an 11 out of 18 chance. That's almost guaranteed not to happen when we need to. So we'll play the Blitzvilger, and then we don't just need the lands. The Dawning Angel will also cause us to win the game. Because gaining life deals damage to him. At this point, unless he deals with some of our creatures, we have 12 out of the 17 cards resulted in an instantaneous win. I'm a little bit bitter about that, actually. I can't believe we are well more than half the way through our deck. Okay, so he's killed that. Oh no, he kills both now. At this juncture, we can't win the game anymore. We just don't have the tools in our deck. I guess theoretically, an infinite number of Untotal Dealers could be enough, but I'm starting to feel credulous. And we're much more likely to draw lands now than we are to draw those Untotal Dealers. Gosh. That's 9 damage. I'm not going to block 9 damage. I don't feel the need. Yep, you can have 9 damage. I'm looking forward to drawing that land one turn late. Aha. So we'll just see if we can sneak the sorcerer from our... No, the game does not let us do that. I'm a tiny bit bitter about that. Oh, we disconnected just as we lost. I don't think that was particularly expected. We went up against a deck that was loaded with crazy bomb rares. Shouldn't be bitter. Bitter isn't interesting to watch. Or maybe it is, but... Yeah, no, just the fact that we had the tools there to get the damage in through a deck with that was pretty good, but the game did not give us. We drew 23 cards. It was actually more than that because he shuffled 2 of our Undead Servants back in. We had 25. We drew 25 cards and only 5 of them were lands. We just couldn't get it going. This is also a risky keep, but at this point, we only have the one thing we can play. We need more lands. And I am sort of expecting at this point in time for the game to just murder us. Maybe it'll be nice. See, that looks kind of nice. But we've had this exact circumstance before where we didn't draw the 4th land for ages. Okay. It's I'll just stop talking. It's fine. Maybe he's running mono black. Maybe this is a free win for us because we have the Apostle. Okay, sorry. I didn't quite realize how... All right. My mistake. Cool. Okay. Well, that makes all my bitching before seem slightly less necessary. I'll call this one. This is the end of this video. Hopefully, we don't lose immediately. I need the Total Diener to be a good strategy. I need it. It would make me really happy if it could get us 4 more wins before we get even a single other loss. That's not happening, but you know.